Welcome back to the global stage. Today, we're stepping behind closed doors to uncover what really happens in diplomatic negotiations. Beyond press conferences and polished handshakes, diplomacy is shaped by strategy, psychology, and calculated compromise. From secret backchannels to carefully chosen pauses, this is where global outcomes are truly decided. Long before negotiators sit across from one another, diplomacy begins in preparation. Teams spend months analyzing intelligence, political constraints, cultural norms, and power dynamics. Every word, concession, and red line is rehearsed. Positions are mapped not just against opponents, but against domestic audiences back home, because no agreement survives if it cannot be defended politically. Negotiations are as much as environment as they are about arguments. Where talks are held, who sits where, and even who speaks first can subtly signal power. Diplomats read body language, tone shifts, and moments of hesitation. Silence becomes a tool, sometimes more effective than speech. A pause can pressure, provoke, or invite compromise without a single word being said. Behind closed doors, influence often comes not from force, but from presence. Some of the most significant breakthroughs in history happened away from cameras. Backchannels, which are unofficial or secret lines of communications, allow negotiators to test ideas without public consequences. These quiet exchanges reduce posturing and allow honesty where formal talks cannot. From Cold War negotiations to modern peace talks, secrecy has often made dialogue possible when public diplomacy failed. Diplomatic negotiations isn't about winning, it's about balancing loss. Every side walks away having conceded something, yet gaining enough to justify agreement. Skilled diplomats frame compromise as mutual victory, carefully crafting language that allows each party to save face. Words like recognition, understanding, or commitment can carry vastly different meanings, intentionally so. What appears vague on paper is often precise in purpose. Once negotiations conclude, the world sees only the final statement, not the tension, uncertainty, or near collapse that preceded it. Agreements are presented as decisive moments, even if they were built on fragile trust. Yet, what happens behind closed doors continues to shape implementations. Relationships formed during negotiations often determine whether arguments endure or unravel. Behind closed doors, diplomacy is stripped of spectacle and reduced to dialogue under pressure. It is a space where patience rivals power and listening becomes a strategic act. Understanding diplomacy means recognizing that global change happens through quiet persistence, careful language, and the courage to compromise. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep exploring the fascinating world of diplomacy with me.